Hello and welcome back to the User's Guide to Bastion with me, Xian. Okay, last time I told you that I was going to be doing the Breaker's Bow training grounds, but I've just thought to myself, maybe I should finish building a forge first, because then I can show you what upgrades to have on the bow, which are best for using for the training grounds and for all the training grounds of each weapon. So I think we're going to just go straight into the next level, and I'll show you how to do the combination for that. And if I'm right, I'm not sure if I am, I think we're going to find the machete here in this next level, and I'll show you how to use that thing and its many advantages of chopping the hell out of many things. Machete is not my personal favourite of weapons, but it is a very good one, and it's the favourite of many players of the game. It has many good uses. You can throw it, you can hack and slash your way through most things, and it's very good as a melee weapon.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one?
Right, so notice you're now going to be in a crossroads of different paths to take, and I can tell you now that the core that you are after on this level is up this one. It's the north path. So if you want to cut a whole lot of crap with fighting a lot of stuff, then I'm pretty sure it's up this way. However, we are going to find other bits and pieces like materials that I've already mentioned.
Yes, from the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge.
Yeah, where materials are often dotted around, so we're going to pick up as many of them as we can, because they are very useful. Even I don't need them right now, but I'm just going to show you where they are for your sake.
Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Okay. The hammer, you can just pretty much smash the crap out of everything really quick. Notice how you can actually kill things before they strike, which is very useful. The main tip I'm going to give you here is click as fast as you can with the hammer. I don't think you can do a charging shot where you hold down the mouse and you just do one massive smack. You literally just go crazy, which I'll show you later on in the training grounds for the hammer. The hardest training ground in my opinion, because I haven't been able to get the first prize. I've tried until I have almost passed out with rage and I can't do it. Right, okay, so this is the forge, which I'm going to build one later on back at the Bastion when I've got a minute when I'm back. And
inside the forge, you can fine-tune those instruments again.
And here you'll notice that all the materials are organised into categories, and they are just sat here waiting for you to upgrade your weapons. Now, as you can see here, there's something heavy, which is for your hammer, something stringy for your bow, which you've already picked up, and all these things here are for the weapons to come. Something coarse is your scrap musket, and this dual pistols, your pointy pike thing which stabs people. This is for your fang repeater, aka fang reaper as I like to call it, and this is for your machete, this is for your flamethrower, and this is for your mortar, and this is for your mahusive cannon thing. But we'll get to those later on.
Mother knows he's paid his dues in that forge. Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again.
Notice another ash person.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Oh, see, you can just get them straight away before they even attack you. Especially even the green ones that are the faster ones. You can just maybe if you're not quite confident yet with running straight towards a charging enemy, maybe chucking a bit of a roll and hit them behind. Best way to kill them off as quickly as possible, I might add as well. Okay, down here also, I'm just gonna tell you what's in each direction. I think down here is scumbags, the big blue bloaty things that spew icy globby stuff at you, and down here are the
field trip this time.
Yeah, the squirts, little bouncy little things that are like these. Yeah, these things. Now notice that the black ones won't actually attack you. It'll just be the blue ones that follow you. Yeah, the black ones, if anything, will try and run away from you. Ow. Now here is the machete that you'll find. It is actually a little bit tucked away to one side. You don't necessarily see it straight away, but here is the war machete.
Gunbag can digest just about anything.
and it has replaced my hammer.
It's quick for slicing.
Yeah. The main thing that's good about the machete, the main big advantage is its speed. Now, if you want to hack and slash like I'm doing now through lots and lots of enemies, which will guarantee swarm you at some point in the game, machete is your best bet. Whatever the creature is that's trying to eat your face, the best thing is to just get a machete and go crazy on that bad boy and kill it quickly. And I'll show you later on in the training grounds for the machete that, yeah, it's another difficult training ground, as you have to click until you have RSI in your fingers, like I don't know what. So I'll show you how to do that later in a little bit. And for here we have another special ability which is called Squirt Lure.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
So yeah, this is basically replaced my whirlwind ability.
Here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
Notice I'm just hacking and slashing through them, very easy to do. Even now I've got all the upgrades on the machete, it's still very easy to do, even without the upgrades.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
Alright, so up here, oh god. Ah! A good technique in here is deflect when you can, and in the meantime, pick off the guards again in between defending yourself. Notice how the turrets didn't last very long, so the best thing to do is... Oh, we have another item here.
No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
So yeah, we can take that back to the old man back at the Bastion and he'll tell us something about that. Yeah, the best thing is to do in terms of when you're surrounded by turrets and those gassed fellas is pretty much to deflect, attack. It's the best way to do it, to stay alive.
Locked down tight in an alloy cage.
Right, usually you'll get these sort of like finale situations where the core is trapped and there'll be a hell of a lot of bad guys all trying to kill you. Notice how there are quite a fair few of these things about to kill me, if they can, and yeah, as soon as I get up, they are going to sledgehammer me in the back. So the best thing to do in this situation, if you haven't got a weapon such as a mortar or a big blasting weapon, and you only have melee, is to do a series of rolling, attacking, and attacking, as well as chucking in a few special abilities at the same time. All you need to do is press Q to get your squirts. The squirt lure will pretty much spawn squirts, and they will help you out. Depending on how many black potions you have. Oh, I can't speak and attack at the same time.
Now there's a new marshal in town.
Oh. Oh god. Right. Okay. Back up. Yeah. Once you've press Q, a little squirt will come out beaming with hearts. That's how you know it's a friendly one. And it will help you attack your enemies, and it will help you kill anything that you're trying to kill. And it won't attack you at all, they're completely harmless, and each one counts as one black tonic potion up here in the corner. So depending on how many black tonics you have at your disposal, will be how many squirts you have at your disposal. Right, so...
Here's the whole place grown. It's too tough to fall.
Right, I have my...
Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Notice how my squirts won't necessarily follow you around the entire level, they'll just stay in that area. Pick up some more tonics, make sure you keep them lying around in case you need to pick up them later, like after a little finale situation like I've just had there. Squirt lure is actually pretty useful.
Scumbag alley.
I'm not sure to go down here yet. I don't know if I have time. I'm going to try and see. If there is time, I'll just go down here. I'll make it quick.
Some scumbags still feeding off the city.
Right, there are two kinds of scumbags. There's these ones that just sort of blob around and make a hell of a lot of mess. And there's the ones that we saw earlier in the other episode where they pretty much spew things all over the place. Oh yeah, and there's another one as well. There's another type of scumbag.
The oldest scumbag of them all.
Get away from it. Okay, there's another kind of scumbag that charges you. It sort of does a run up and yeah, it sort of tries to shove you off the edge, and it's a bit of a dick. So best thing is to roll and use a long range weapon against it. It's the best way of doing it. And these things, yeah, here it is. This thing that charges you. So he sort of builds up, and then he charges, leaving a trail of gunk behind him. Get rid of this, so you're not being attacked by two things at once. Right, one thing that you can do with it, out of two things that are very good to deal with this guy, is deflect just as he hits you, so you actually damage him. So you smack him in his face straight away with the shield. So pressing shift just the second. Would you shush? I don't care, old man. I'm trying to speak. Alright, so if he charges you and you hold shift just as the split second as he hits you, he will deflect.
The rest of the path is gone for good.
Thank you for that.
City crest won't bring it back.
And it will deflect his face and it will hurt his face, and yeah, that's how you kill him. So yeah, let's head back to the Bastion now. But there's another way of killing him as well, which is when he charges you, you can stand right in front of the edge, and he will actually charge off the edge and kill himself. The disadvantage with that is you won't actually get the shards from the kill, but if you're not fussed about shards in that scenario, then by all means let him hurl himself off the edge.
He comes back, just like I knew he would.
Which is a pretty good way of killing him off.
Hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Right, so now we have another core to put in the widget.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
And we can now access another part of the Bastion, which means we can build another building. And I think I'm going to do a forgery next, so I can show you which upgrades to choose for which weapon, for which training grounds. So that will be the next upload I do. That'll be the next episode. I'll do the Breaker's Bow training ground. I promise you this time, now that when I build a forgery, and I'll get right on it. So, right, I'm going to end it there. Okay, this has been the User's Guide to Bastion with me, Xian. Hope it's been helpful, and I'll see you next time at the training grounds.